I'm Erin.
And I'm Marissa, and we interviewed people around B.H.S. about their pets.
As you can see, people get really excited about their pets. Here's what we shot.
Okay, what's your dog's name?
Bentley.
And how old is he?
He's a year and a half.
Year and a half. Where'd you get him?
A pet store.
We'll edit that out. Sassy. Does Bentley have any favorite tricks?
He likes to roll over and lay down.
Lay down. This is a disaster.
Yeah, this is cute. Okay, what kind of dog is Bentley?
Bentley's a Pomeranian.
Okay.
How did you choose your name?
You were there.
You got that.
I
I know I was there.
Oh. I don't know. It took me a long time. At first I was going to name him Foxy, but he's a boy. So I had to come up with like a boy name.
So Bentley, okay.
His middle name's Wonton. His parents came up with it.
Oh, great.
Does Bentley have a favorite food?
He likes apples and peanut butter. He does. I buy him like those little lunch snacks that come with apples and peanut butter, and he eats them.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Alright, I think that's enough. We can make that into something, right?
Does he have a favorite toy?
His favorite toy? Yeah. He likes any toy that squeaks, but he kills it. He won't squeak anymore.
They're good. I think that's good.
I think that's good.
Am I good?
I have two dogs. My most recent one is Brody, and my other one is Callie.
And what kind of dogs?
Callie is a mountain cur, and Brody is a Chesapeake Bay Retriever Pit Bull cross.
And how old are they?
Well, they're both rescues, so we're not really sure about how old they are, but we think Callie probably turned 3 over the summer, and we think Brody's between 2 and 3, so probably like 2.5 or so.
And where did you rescue them from?
Brody, who's the most recent one, came from upstate New York at my sister's veterinary clinic. He was a surrender from another owner, and he was about to be put down if I hadn't adopted him, so I took him. Can't let that happen. And Callie, she came from Miami, Florida on a rescue that transports the dogs all the way up the East Coast to their forever homes.
Okay. Do they have any favorite toys?
They both like plush toys because they shred them and take the stuffing out.
Do they have favorite like foods or like people food that they eat?
I don't feed them people food because it's really bad. It gives them pancreatitis. But so I don't do that. But I give them milk bones, the different types of cookies. Sometimes I make homemade cookies, which is really easy to do, but just regular little dog treats.
Okay. Do they like to go for walks and stuff?
They do. They do like going for walks. I live on a lake, so we walk around the lake a lot. But I have a fenced-in yard, and then they're at my mom's lot, who has a fenced-in yard, so they run around a ton.
Do they get along?
They do. They're best friends. They snuggle on their beds together all the time.
Oh. Do you have any like funny or cute stories about either one of them or both of them?
Funny or cute stories? Well, when I first adopted Callie, she was very attached to me the first few days, and I spent 24 hours a day for like a week with her. And then the first day I had to leave, she stayed with my mom. I had to go to work, and I came home, and she was whining and crying and would not. I had to sit on the floor, and she got in my lap, and she would not get out of my lap for like over an hour. Even though I kept trying to get out, she would cry and whine until I just kept petting her.
Oh.
Brody I've only had for about a month and a half, but he's a funny dog. He sleeps upside down with all 4 paws in the air and his mouth wide open. So that's pretty weird, but all told, they're both really cute and I love them.
I think that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. What are your dogs' names?
Ollie and Harley. They're both French bulldogs.
Are they like brothers or?
Not biological. They weren't from the same litter, but they're a year and 10 days apart.
Okay. Which one's older?
Ollie. He's just turned 3, and Harley just turned 2.
Do they have any favorite things to do?
Ollie's favorite thing to do is chewing on anything he can get a hold of, like my shoes. And then Harley, no. He just follows me around everywhere.
Just chills. Do they have any favorite foods?
No, I don't give people food, so they're just happy with dog food.
Is there anywhere that you like to walk them? Like anywhere fun that you like to walk them? Or
Ollie likes the beach, and Harley, he's been there once, but it was freezing, so he didn't really could tell if he liked it or not. So,
do they go everywhere together?
usually, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything? I don't know.
Do you have a favorite toy?
Yes. Harley has a little blue bone that squeaks that he pretty much carries with him everywhere. Ollie doesn't really have one. He's not a toy dog, really.
Okay. Just hangs out.
Yeah, he likes bones to chew on, but not like a toy. But Harley does. They're very different.
But they like get along.
Yes. Yeah, they cuddle together. They sleep together. They love each other. But yeah, so they don't have any issues there.
I have 2 cats. I have a 4.5-month-old kitten called Ivan the Terrible, and his older sister Sophia, who is almost 11 months old. Ivan is an orange tabby, and Sophia is absolutely gorgeous, and she thinks she's gorgeous too. She's gray and black striped, and all 4 paws are double pawed. We named him Ivan the Terrible because at the shelter, he was only about 9 weeks old when we got him, and he was kicking butt. He was attacking every cat in the shelter. He was coming out, fur all puffed and growling and snarling. And my husband's like, I want that kitten. I said, if you can catch him, we can have him. And he got him, and we've been paying for it ever since. Sophia is absolutely gorgeous. She's a snuggle bug. She tucks me into bed every night. She's going to wash my face. She licks it all over, and then she rubs her body against it, dries it off. And her latest thing lately is I pull my hair back over my pillow at night when I sleep so I don't strangle myself. Over those big, huge, fat front paws, she combs it. And it's the weird. We got him because we have an old house. I lost my cat of 15 years a couple of years ago, and I got tired of catching the mice and taking them to my neighbor's field across the street and having the mice bring me back to the house. So one Saturday morning in October, my husband and I are sitting there having coffee, and there's a big, huge, fat mouse sitting under my coffee table in my living room going, what you gonna do? And I'm like, that's it. As soon as the shelter opens, we're getting cats. Well, 2 months into it, last Friday morning, that big, huge, fat mouse was deader than a doornail sitting on my front landing upstairs. And then in the morning, it's like a herd of elephants. You can hear the 2 of them running around the house, upstairs, downstairs. I mean, they've got tons of space. I have mostly hardwood floors, and they're finally starting to get traction, but they'll come out from my kitchen into my living room, and they'll come around behind my love seat, and then you can hear them going like this, and then they'll come around, and usually the kitten loses traction and crashes into something, and he'll sit there and shake his head, and then we'll go chasing after her. And she'll wait for him to catch up. Like, it's okay, I know you're little, I'll take care of you. But they're cute. They'll sleep together. We've got some adorable pictures of the 2 of them all curled up. She'll lay on top of him sometimes just because he's so annoying that she's like, if I smother him, maybe he'll disappear. But he's getting up.
That's awesome.
But yeah, they're cute.
The snake's name is Snake, or the snake.
What kind of snake is it?
It's an albino king snake. It's white, yellow, and has red eyes.
Okay. What does it eat?
It eats mice, either dead or alive. It used to eat just frozen mice, but now it eats live mice.
How old is it?
It's about 3 to 2 years old.
Okay.
How long is it?
It's about 4 feet long.
And how long have you had it for?
I've had it for about 1.5 years now. If it gets used to you, then it'll start to get used to your smell. It's bitten me once.
Is it poisonous?
It's depoisoned. It was poisonous, but it doesn't have any poison glands anymore. Also, the teeth are, like the fangs are taken out, so it only has like little nubs.
Oh, so when it bit you, it didn't like hurt?
Yeah, it leaves like 3 little dots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did it bite you?
Because I wanted to see what it would feel like to get bitten by a snake. Whenever we do laundry, we just let it roam through the pile of laundry.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fun. Does it like it?
Yeah, it loves, like, every time we get the laundry out and put it on our bed, and then the snake, like, starts moving up through the cage, and, like, it's really active.
Oh, so it like knows that it
Yeah.
wants to like play. Oh, that's so
It
fun.
reacts to heat signature, so, like, warm laundry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have to be in a warm tank? Is that why?
We put heat pads on the underside of it, So yeah, they see in heat vision. Like they don't see in regular vision, they just see all in heat signature.
Oh, so it like doesn't see that it's laundry, but it sees that it's warm.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's so cool. Okay, thank you, Adam.
Yep.
Two dogs. They're both little girls. One is Molly and one is Maya.
And how long have you had them for?
They are both going to be 6 years old in January. They were born 1 week apart. They're half sisters.
Favorite toys?
They do. Molly is a purebred Pomeranian, so she's very hyper. And she likes toys that make squeaky noises. So she puts one in her mouth and she runs around the house squeaking, making squeaky noises. Maya is a Pomeranian Pekingese mix, so she's calm and she likes those little rubber bones that she just sits there and chews on those. Molly has to run around with the squeaky toy, and Maya would prefer to just sit and chew on a bone and, hang out.
Do they get along?
They love each other, but sometimes they fight over food, so we have to feed them in separate locations. Because Molly will go and steal Maya's food sometimes. Maya will not eat Molly's food, but Molly will try to steal it. So that's the only time they ever fight is over food. So they eat in 2 different rooms.
Do they have favorite foods?
We feed them the same exact food all the time. We don't change their dog food, but they get treats. They like cheese and watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yes, cheese, watermelon. Of course, they eat chicken and that kind of thing, but we don't give it to them very often. But cheese would probably be their favorite. Extra treat.
Do they have a favorite place to be walked?
No, not really. We take walks around the neighborhood. Maya's afraid of trash cans, so it's a little difficult. Yes, I know. She's definitely afraid of trash cans. I'm not sure why. So we walk around the neighborhood, but Molly likes to be out in the snow. She loves to be in the snow. She just wants to lay on top of snowbanks and just watch the world, laying there. So they really like the snow, Molly especially. They come everywhere with me, but I don't dress them in clothes. I don't put them in little pocketbooks because Molly's only 8 pounds. She could probably fit in a pocketbook, but and I don't put them in strollers. You ever see those people with the dogs in the stroller? I don't go to that extreme, but they do come with me a lot. They love to go for rides when I say, let's go for a ride, and I have a really big truck, so it's funny because Molly will be with her little paws up on that, the side step that I have in her. She can barely reach that in her little head, and she's trying to get up, and she wants to climb in, but she can't climb in. She's got to wait for a lift.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, my dog's name is Tootsie, but I didn't name the dog because my wife had the dog before we got together.
And what kind of dog?
She's a mixed breed, part golden, part mystery. I don't really know.
Part mystery.
Does
she have any favorite treats?
She has all kinds of things that she likes, but I usually get her wake-up wraps from Dunkin' Donuts. Could be anything. Could be a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's. You name it, she'll eat it if it's human food.
All right. Does she have a favorite toy?
She has a green stuffed frog that she really likes these days.
All right.
Loves going on walks and loves going for rides.
All right. Does she have a favorite side of the car?
My wife has a Toyota Corolla and she climbs up into the back, where the window comes down. That's where she hangs out.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it is very cool. I have a great story.
Okay.
So my wife is from Biddeford, but she moved to Los Angeles, but obviously before we got together. And when she was there, she really wanted to get a dog, so she went to the local shelter because she wanted to adopt one. And the dog that we ended up getting is from a really bad part of LA. So what happened was the dog was roaming the streets, it was homeless, and a bunch of middle school kids found the dog and they brought her into their school, and because they couldn't bring her home, they were keeping her in a locker. So they were bringing food to this dog while it was in a locker, and one of the teachers found the dog and said, "You guys can't have a dog in school." So the teacher's the one that brought the dog home for the night. Then the next day, brought the dog to the local animal shelter, and that's where my wife found her.
Oh, wow.
So, and there's a dog calendar that you can buy at any bookstore or the mall. It's called 365 Dogs. And anyone can submit a picture of their dog for this calendar. We've been doing it for years and years and years. We finally got selected for the 2014 dog calendar.
So what's your cat's name?
Rocco.
Rocco. So how long have you had it?
He's 5 or 6.
Where did you get him?
My mom's friend had a cat that had a bunch of kittens, so I wanted him.
Does he have like a favorite thing to do or like a favorite toy or something?
When we go grocery shopping, when we bring the bags in, he licks the bags. He likes to lick the
Paper or
bag.
plastic?
Plastic.
That's so weird.
We can't leave plastic bags laying around, or he licks them.
Is he cuddly?
No, he hates me. He does.
Does he have a favorite food, like cat food, or does he eat like people food?
Well, he eats his cat food, but sometimes I feed him strawberries and he likes them.
He likes strawberries? Does he play with toys?
No, just with plastic bags.
Just okay.
He likes plastic bags. We buy him so many toys, he doesn't touch them. And he likes plastic bags.
That's awesome. Okay.